Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online. And welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is uses of energy and revision. Before we get into any lessons though, we know that we need to sanitize. So let's take our sanitizer and rub inside our hands, around our hands, in between our fingers, on our wrists and our fingertips too. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. For today's lesson, we will be doing place value and energy. For our lesson, boys and girls, we are going to start on page 14. On page 14, we are going to be doing place value. Today, we are going to be coloring the beads and we are going to be using the abacus to give the number. Now, they've given us an example. As you can see, we have the number 148. So, with each bead colored, we are representing the number, the place value of that number. We have one bead colored for 100, 4 beads colored for 40, and 8 beads colored for 8. Let's try and do E together. Now I have done E on the board, so let's take a look and see what it looks like. For E, I did not color, but I did put the sticks. As you can see, the number that we have here is 70. Now if we're going to write 70, as or rather on the abacus, we need how many to be colored? Yes, we need 7. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 for the number 70 for the tens. Now for the units, it has a 0. So there's nothing to color. This is very simple, so I'm going to leave you to do it by yourselves. Remember to only color the number you need. When you're done with that one, you can move to the next page, page 15. Now on page 15, we are going to be discussing energy. Remember what energy is from our previous lessons? Yes. Today, we're going to write sentences on how you use energy, this type of energy in your life. What you're going to do is look at the picture, and then after looking at the picture, you will start a sentence with that word inside the name of the picture. For example, we can see A is a stove. So you can say something about the stove and how it works. B is a candle or candles, and then C is the sun. So take your time when you're making your sentences, boys and girls. Don't forget your capital letter and your full stop. When you're done with that one, you move on to number 2. It says, cut and paste the pictures under the correct heading. Now, as you can see, we have 8 beautiful pictures, and each one has a home. it's going to be our job to find out what type of energy they produce. I've given you a clue for some of them, so you can take a look at the board. Now, the first one that I want us to talk about is the sound energy. Now, sound is the one that moves through the waves and we can hear. It is a type of energy that is produced for our ears, and that one can be the radio. Now, as we're listening to the radio, some of you might be listening right now. We know that we can hear what's being said, and therefore the energy that's coming from there is sound. Then we have heat energy. Now, heat energy, we use the sense of touch. With this heat energy, it's the one that we're going to say is fire. Now, if you touch fire, it is very, very hot. Although I don't recommend that you touch anything hot. Please, can you stay safe all the time when you're around any heat energy. The last one we're going to discuss is the light energy. Now, the light energy is the one that helps us see. So, light energy is very important, especially nowadays, because when we have a torch, we are able to see in the dark. So these are the three types of energies, and I've given you a clue on which pictures to paste where. Don't forget, boys and girls, that a pair of scissors is very, very dangerous. So if you're going to use one, please use it carefully and return it. It is not a toy. Then, when you are pasting, take your time. Please don't waste any glue, and don't forget to close the cap so it doesn't dry out. Have fun with both of these exercises, boys and girls, and I'll see you soon after the advert break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
Boys and girls, we have now come to the end of our lesson, and I really hope you had fun. Remember, if you're not sure what to do, that's okay. You can always ask an adult for help, but please try and finish your work by yourself. Now that we are done, it is time to sanitize. Sanitizing, boys and girls, helps us to keep safe. So even if we're not in class, you must try and sanitize wherever you go in public. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. I wonder where Zoshi is today. I've not seen him. Zoshi, are you around? Oh, there he is. So, from Zoshi and I would like to say thank you so much for joining us today, and goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, MyZone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.